Alright everyone, welcome back to another video for everyone, and today what I have for everyone is my full review of the last third-party band that I got from my Apple Watch SE first generation. Now, I was gonna put this video off and take a little bit more time, but I feel like I've gathered all my thoughts and opinions on this. And you guys and gals know once I gather all my thoughts and opinions, then it's full review time. So hopefully by the end of this video, you guys and gals know if this third-party watch band / protective case is worth picking up for your Apple Watch, right? So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do some quick housekeeping, and then I'm gonna dive into the positives and the negatives of this third-party case watch band. Then I'm going to give my overall final thoughts and make a recommendation as to whether or not I think this is worth picking up. So without further ado, let's get into it. So recording this video here today, we are using the rear-facing primary camera on the Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus. Today's video is being recorded in 1080p at 30 FPS with no external microphone hooked up, and I am using my professional studio lights here today, even though it is a pretty beautiful day outside. It's slightly gloomy, but it is what it is. But please let me know what you think of the overall video quality, as well as what you think of the overall audio quality down below. Also, if this video piques your interest and you'd like to know where you can pick up this third-party case / watch band for yourself, or where you guys and gals can pick up the Apple Watch SE first generation for some really great prices, all the affiliate buy links for everything that I talk about in today's video, or anything that I recommend you guys and gals pick up that's Apple related, will be linked up down below in the video description. And as the name implies, if you guys and gals make your purchases using those affiliate links, I do get a small percentage of commission that I do put back into the channel, and that's at no additional cost to you guys and gals. So I consider those affiliate buy links, in my opinion, a win-win for everyone. That being said, also, if you'd like to see any more of my coverage on any of the Apple products that I have on the channel, I'm going to link up all of my extended coverage on all of the Apple products that I've covered on the channel down below in the video description as well. So down below in the video description will be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. All right, housekeeping done. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Let's start off with the positives of this third-party case / watch band. Let's go. Now, in terms of the positives for this one right here, I would have to say the overall build quality and design of this case / watch band is really good. Okay? I especially like how they have the double loop mechanism and the double clasping mechanism, which ensures that when you put this watch band on, you're going to get a nice and secure and comfortable fit. All right, so positive number one, the overall build quality and design of this is really good. Positive number two, the overall comfort levels of this is really good as well. Okay, all right. Positive number three, in terms of protecting your Apple Watch, you have maximum protection with this case / watch band. And I gotta tell y'all, it truly is maximum protection, because I've taken this on a couple workouts, and even just wearing this around the house. You guys and gals know, maybe you're new to the channel, but I am Mr. Super Clumsy. And you guys and gals know, when I test out smartwatches, smart bands, fitness trackers, even earbuds and headphones, anything really, I tend to be very clumsy, in particular with smartwatches. With it on my wrist, if I get the right band and it's super duper comfortable, I almost forget that it's there, and I have a tendency to bump my wrist on doorways, bump my wrist on the car door, bump my wrist on different things, and that has a tendency to sometimes scratch up and nick up the products that I review. So getting a nice protective case like this is really, really good, because I can tell y'all I've bumped some corners, I've hit some things, and taking this off to check it, it's still perfectly brand new, as if the first day I got it I got it out the box. So getting a full protective case / watch band like this is pretty much almost a must for me. And I have to say, in terms of the protection on this one, it is top notch. Okay, so that's positive number 3. And the last positive that I want to talk about here is the overall pricing and availability. This actually comes in a 5 or 6 pack, and it's available for a really great price. All right, pricing is something we're going to talk about a little bit later on in the video, but that goes over all of the positives. All right, now jumping over and talking about the negatives of this case / watch band here from HALLEAST. Honestly, there are only 2, right? The first one being, and I kind of alluded to this in the unboxing and first impressions of this, the de-installation of this, or uninstalling this, okay? Because there are those times where you will need to take this case off, and you will need to clean your Apple Watch, or you may just want to be changing out cases, okay? So for the rare times where you have to take the case off, the deinstallation process or the uninstallation process of this case is really, really difficult. And I gotta tell you guys, the few times that I've done it since I've done the unboxing and first impressions and installation video, I probably did it about 3 times. Almost every time I end up stubbing my fingers, and that is like one of the most painful things in the world to me, and it's extremely, extremely frustrating. So negative number 1, and it's kind of a big one, the uninstallation process or the deinstallation process of this watch band definitely needs some improvements. Now, I understand the design they were going for here. They wanted that rugged design to make sure they get full protection. So I understand when you go with this type of design, certain things have to suffer. But the deinstallation process, I feel like it should be a little easier, right? So that's the first big negative that I came across in my time with this case / watch band. The second one, this one has to do with the comfort while sleeping, right? This is not the most comfortable watch band to wear while you sleep. Now, this might just be personal preference for me, because I know not a lot of people sleep with their watch on, but I know there are some people that do. And one of the reasons why I like smartwatches in particular, not just only the fact that they give me a quick and easy way to check messages, respond to things, answer phone calls, dictate things, all without having to pull out my phone on a constant, regular basis. But one of the other things that I like about smartwatches in particular is the health tracking and the sleep tracking. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm a notoriously bad sleeper, okay? And I don't get the best sleep at all. I don't get good sleep at all. I think one of the last few times that I did get some good sleep, that was just because I managed to spend some time with some of my favorite people. And spending time with my favorite people, to me, is like the best thing in the world. And after those good days, that was probably the last time that I ever got some good sleep. That was like, what, a couple months ago? But aside from that, I do not sleep well. So sleep tracking is a big thing for me, because I need to know how to optimize the sleep that I do get. Okay? So I know there's not a lot of people that wear their watches to sleep, but for me, I prefer to because I want to get that sleep data and those metrics. Just like I prefer to have my step tracking on my wrist because this way I don't have to worry about, okay, do I have my phone on me? Is the GPS turned on? Nope, I got my phone and I got my watch. One of the two is going to be tracking my steps when I have them together or even when I don't. Let's say I forget my phone. My watch is still tracking my steps. Same thing, right? But I feel as though you get better sleep tracking when you use a smart device, in particular, a smart watch. So one of the big things for me is sleep tracking. So I do need it to be more comfortable wearing to sleep. Okay, because it's a big deal for me. And that's kind of where this particular case/watch band let me down. Now, for regular usage, perfectly fine. Regular day-to-day usage, perfectly fine. Workouts, as I said, perfectly fine. But sleeping, this just gets a touch too uncomfortable for me to wear while I sleep. Okay? So that was the other negative that I came across with this case/watch band, right? And that, guys and gals, pretty much goes over all of the positives and the negatives that I've experienced with this HALLEAST case/watch band for the Apple Watch SE first generation. Now, as I always do, disclaimer, I'll put all my positives and negatives up in the video in post. So please feel free to pause the video whenever you see the list that you're interested in if you'd like to know and read more. And as I always say, I am not perfect and I never claim to be. So if you guys and gals decide to pick up this product and you experience a positive and or a negative that I did not mention in this video, please leave that feedback down below in the comments. Only through providing our feedback can we get overall improvements on the products that we spend our hard-earned money on. Okay? And everybody's entitled to their own opinions and their own experiences. So remember, when you're sharing your feedback or giving your opinions, please do so respectfully. All right? So, quick disclaimer. Now let's move on to the final part of this review. Let's go. Let's dive into the overall final thoughts, the overall pricing, and the overall availability. And let me go ahead and give my overall recommendation. So now we're going to talk about the pricing and the final thoughts, my final thoughts, and I'm going to give my overall recommendations. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I do have to let everyone know this. This was another product that came into the channel thanks in large part to the Amazon Vine program. What does that mean? This was another product that came into the channel completely free of charge. All I had to do was use the product and then write up a full written review to be published on Amazon, and then this product is mine to keep. But as I always say, that in no way, shape, form, or fashion influences my overall opinions on this channel. I reserve the right to keep it straight 100 around here. But with that being said, I did do my due diligence and I did go out and find the current and available pricing for this case/watch band for your Apple Watch. Okay, let's go ahead and go over it now, right? So in terms of the pricing, as I said, these case/watch bands for your Apple Watch come in either a 5 or a 6-pack. The particular one that I got was a 5-pack, okay? And the one that I got here was the black, the translucent, the camo green, the deep purple, and the blue, all right? Now, it is available in a bunch of other different colors as well, okay? I'll put up some B-roll going through all the colors and the available pricing. But for the particular one that I have in today's video, and I'm only showcasing one color because this was my favorite color out of the set. So I'm showcasing the black. But for this particular 5-pack that I got, it's available for $9.99. So basically $10, right? And at that price, guys and gals, for everything that this offers, can I recommend that you guys and gals go out there and pick it up if you're in the market for a fully protective case / watch band for your Apple Watch? Well, I would have to say yes, indeed, right? And in particular, for this particular product here, this case / watch band, it is available for all of your Apple Watch series. You just have to put in your Apple Watch and then the size that you have. So the particular one that I have is the Apple Watch SE first generation, and then I have the 44mm size, right? So when you're searching for it, because the one I'm going to showcase in the video description is going to be the 44mm and the 45mm, but when you're searching for it, you're going to just put in HALLEAST, and then you put in your Apple Watch, and then you're going to put in your size. So you would do HALLEAST, and let's say Apple Watch Ultra, first generation, and then you go 38mm, or 44mm, or 49mm, so on and so forth. And that's how you would find it. Or if you have the Apple Watch first generation like I do, you just have to hit up the affiliate links that will be located down below in the video description. Okay? But I just wanted to clarify that just to make the searching and purchasing process easier. But with that being said, again, can I recommend that you guys and gals go out there and pick this one up? I would have to say yes. Yes, indeed. Is it perfect? No, it's not. There are some areas where it definitely needs some improvements. Okay? 2 major ones that I've touched on in this video. But for what it is, I do feel as though it is overall really good. Okay? So that does it for today's full review. As always, I hope you guys and gals found it helpful. And that does it for the accessories coverage on all the additional accessories that I got for the Apple Watch SE first generation. So now I get to rock out with my 3 favorite watch bands. And now I just get to use the product normally. And we're going to go ahead and keep using it till I gather enough thoughts and experiences to come out with my full review on the Apple Watch SE first generation, right? So I hope you guys and gals are having a great day. I hope you guys and gals are staying safe out there. And I will catch everyone in the next video. Have a good one, everybody. We are out of here. Peace. All right, man. Now I got to decide which one of these other bands I want to go with. Now, this is good for day-to-day, but I actually prefer one of these other 2 because I can put it on and almost forget that I have the watch on. And these other 2 bands in particular are perfect across the board, especially for comfort while sleeping. They're perfect for day-to-day usage, but it's even better when we talk about comfort while you're sleeping, which is one of the biggest things that I'm really looking for in regards to using my Apple Watch. So I'm not really sure which one I want to rock with because I really like all 3 of these. These are my 3 favorite ones right here. But in terms of comfort, you can't really go wrong with these 2 for all day, all night comfort. So I don't know what I'm going to rock with. But I'll see you guys and gals on the next one. Have a good one, everybody. We're out of here. Stay safe, y'all. Peace.